So I'm at Bankfield Museum with my friend and I'm just going to go in and I'm telling him about the wall, that when I used to see, there's something about the painting on the walls of this place that made me want to go back and visit it because my memory's not too good. I'm just showing Sandra around some of the areas and how this is an historic built building. So we'll go see, because I've been wanting to see these for a few years now. Are we closed? No, we're open. So one of the things we used to do when we were children is we'd slide down these steps on our fronts. I'll show you some of the architecture around here. Again, there's little things hidden away. Now that acorn. They're not really looking after this building, but that's Corridor Council for you, because I've just noticed that. So one of the things we used to do when we were here as kids, there's a tree over there, that big tree, and that's the best conker tree. So all the kids would come up and get the conkers and then damage yourselves with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice night. So, angels with trumpets. Symbolic symbols. Diamonds. What's that? You've noticed. Oh, it's poor. Another one. I'm just dying to go down these on my belly. Cherubs. That's the, what do you call it, isn't it? Just look at that. That's the DNA sequence. If you come here, do they call it helix? I don't know. Do you know the DNA strand?
Oh yeah, it's the serpent and the dragon.
Yeah.
Caduceus.
They're all over. What's that statue? There's a statue behind it. You can't see it because of the sun. Who's that? Do you know, I've never noticed you there before, ever. Well, it's obviously the one that hasn't moved, but I've never really noticed that one there before. For some reason, what it is as well, they want me to look at the one. You know, these are the same. Do you know, I'm getting that these are the same statue type figures. A Roman. With the, what's that? What's that hanging? Look at this one. Hello. This is what you wanted me to see, is it? Hello. He looks so three-dimensional. It's Pan, yeah? Is it Pan? I'm guessing it's Pan. There's a face sticking out there that's hidden in plain sight. And this is literally the area that I wanted to ask, and I've been shown. And there's another one. That's so well done. And there used to be, there will probably be in there, 2 busts on the top here, and it looks like to me that they were there originally and they've just moved them. But there should be... I might have to just put you down my side while I talk to one of the curators, so you might get a bit of an odd feeling. Is that our hillside? I can see Cragvale and Stockshall from the bottom. But I thought... Someone told me that we're interested in Sunderland and all the information about Sunderland, and I was told that the fireplaces in Sunderland.
Right. I'm just going to go ask someone.
Yeah, I was told it was one of these satellite facing walls, but I'm not sure. And all your fireplaces look good.
Well, I think so, aren't they? We're Shibden Hall, all the birthdays and things. And the ball.
Apparently you have a fireplace from High Sunderland. Yeah, it was brought here when it was demolished. And I'm just interested in seeing it.
I don't think it's out. So all fireplaces we've got are from this town. But I know we have got things from High Sunderland. We've got a roof, haven't we? We've got the roof.
Right. Oh yes, please. And do you know, can I just make a point with Shibden? Because you've got all them lovely statues. This is my friend as well, so he's going to show us the roof from High Sunderland.
Yeah, I think we have got a fireplace, but it must be in the stars, I think. I can't think of it being out. We have got a ceiling. Go on, what was the point you're making?
The statues in the back of Shibden, we went for a coffee.
Oh, yes.
There's nothing to tell you that they're from High Sunderland.
Right. There isn't, no.
And you know, I did mention to the lady that was at the cafe there, and I do remember there's two lions that were on the fireplace,
Yeah.
and used to be with the High Sunderland statues, and I just wondered where they were. She said they probably would be in the cellar.
Yeah, the stars again. I think this one's from High Sunderland.
Oh, the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, wow.
No, it's past the roof.
Oh, wow. I'm okay filming this.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, thank you very much.
I can double check. I'll double check for you.
Yeah.
But I'm almost sure it is.
Yeah, because I think there's becoming a link between Emily Bronte, you know, and
Yes.
Shibden more now,
Yeah.
which is what I've been trying to say for all this time, if you understand. But
Right, I'll double check.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. I'll ask about the fire.
so this is the High Sunderland roof. Wow. Lions and mythical creatures.
Change your phone so you can see what you're filming. Listen on.
I'm not. Well, I'm toying by trust. See, if you don't ask, that's definitely 637 IP. That's one of the statues in the front of the hall. Not Shibden. And this is the War Museum. So when I used to go to school around the corner, sometimes we'd doll off. I know it's not good. He said he was coming back. Did he say he was coming back for something? Yeah.
I think we're going to check, but I'm quite sure you'll find us.
Yeah. Well, let's just go this way because I have a memory that brings me back. There used to be a crystal exhibition. And being a child that didn't really like war, I still used to come and play here. So that's the chap. Edward Ackroyd. And we used to put 2p's in this, and it used to play. And they used to change the change the music of it, but you could put 2p in at one point. I think it's still, was it there? Or where's the slot that you used to put the money in? There it is, sealed up, so I'm not going daft. It's a shame. Be a good little money maker as well. So when I used to come in here, this used to be a building, a part of an exhibition that had stuffed animals in it. So it's obviously a different thing now. And it was so scary because all the animals were like ready to pounce. And then I think you went to this point, and I remember my mum had to lift me up to do it. There was a crystal exhibition. There's the top hats.
What kind of room is this?
Yeah. That looks a bit like you. Got to wear your hat and look at my hair. And yes, it's very haunted. Because what we used to do as well is living at Woodside, we would come up, play hide and seek in the place. The curators knew us. I think they just got fed up of us chasing us around. And hey up, this is a built ancient house in the park, Shibden Hall, recently removed from Cripplegate, Halifax and restored to its original conditions. Where? That's a boating lake. Ah, I know where that is. I can tell where that is from this picture. So this is a boating lake. It even goes round that way. So my dad used to say there was a building there, and then you've got the cobbled road that goes down and around. That tree's still there. And it goes down, and that's North Arham. There you go, you learn something new every day. Old house in Bowling Green, Swan. That's the cafe at the top. Remember you said it's a... So that's the cafe that lots of people have a coffee in Halifax. And that's the Halifax Building Society next door to it, which is now a bank.
Hello. You're going to have to call me on the evening. I'm in the museum now.
So this is the museum. This is the music. This is the library that I used to come to as a kid. I don't know why there's one of these. It's really, really spooky.
So you have £5. How much change do we have? Oh, how did you work it out? You didn't write it down, did you? Did you? Did you do it like that? No. Right.
And Do you know, I never even knew there was that bit up there.
So Ben has a £20 note. How much change will we get if he buys 6 watermelons?
But I've taken a lot of books from this library when I was a child.
Did I? Okay. Well, let's see what you're right. Got £20 note. 6 watermelons. How much is that?
I'm so glad it didn't close.
So, one note is going to be 6 watermelons. So that's £6, isn't it? And then 6 20s.
I'm reminiscing, I used to be here when I was a little boy, so I used to come in here. I'm so glad they didn't get rid of the libraries from when they were going to do.
It's lovely, isn't it?
The atmosphere,
Yeah,
in that,
it's
yeah.
really lovely. We
Yeah.
really like it.
It helps you to educate.
Absolutely. So,
Anyway, thank you.
12 bananas. 12 bananas. So we could do it like this. 12.
Don't know why, but this was my favourite little bit. And I don't know why the energy feels the same. I know it. I don't want to tell them it's haunted, but it is. Surprised books haven't fallen out now. You know, I'd never noticed that run as a child. Never even noticed it was there.
Got the reading on the top.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't, would you? You're too involved in trying to look for books and being told to shh. So this is some of the things that are happening. Do you know, I might fancy going to that one, is it? Saturday 29th of... Maybe see you there. Some Gentleman Jack. So it has gone very Gentleman Jack. As these are the pictures from Shibden.
No, I'm going to food. I didn't know the time it was. So I'm going now. Okay.
Halifax Bankfield purchased on the Halifax Corporation and opened as a Ackroyd Park Art Gallery, Museum and Public Library in 1887. And some of the names that come out. Yeah, all these are still there. It's all there. Right. I'm waiting to see the lady who is masked with a net, who was... I don't want to go in the water bit. So I'm guessing she's now in here. That must have been so hard to do. Even the floor's got... Where are you? I miss her, actually. She should be greeting us at the doorway. Well, he used to be at the doorway, so where is she? Thug. What a thug. Somebody right next to me. Can you feel them? I'm not playing chase this time. So you see what I'm saying about the marble everywhere? But nobody knows where he is, because apparently when they wanted to move his body from Woodside Cemetery, which was part of his social experiment, there was like a church type building, but it was called the morgue, long gone, and his body went missing, and I think they were bringing his mum and his body went missing. They loaded him up in a coach and horses, and I'm guessing he was going to All Souls Church. And from the trip from middle of Booth Town to All Souls, his body was taken. Don't like being cordoned off because we used to run around here like little buggers. So this is a big disabled entrance now. This used to be the toys. There used to be a Dalek, I remember that, a huge life-size Dalek. That's the back of here, I believe. No, it isn't. Don't know. For some reason I'm being drawn upstairs. So if we head upstairs, so it'll be this way. See, that was a doorway. I'm sure no, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't, because you'd be in the staircase. Now, one of the things that we used to love, they've plastered them over. Yeah. So there used to be a grandfather clock here and a grandfather clock here, and we always used to run up and put his ear to it to hear it. And you got the Yorkshire Rose, which is also the Atlantis map. And what do we have? A lion. There's lions all over. So we used to, hello. So we used to, we can't go up. We used to run all the way up here. I know. Opening the wardrobe. Ooh, I can feel someone with me already. Oh, look at that. I can feel someone with me. But one of the things we used to not come up here for was the statues would move. So let's try and see if some of the statues will move for us. So different from what I remember. What did my clothes say about me? It's good they can try the clothes on. Don't stand behind me, whoever you are. I prefer you to walk. Don't stand behind me. They're not the same statues, these are just... I remember as well, somewhere around up here, there was showed you how people were binded. So when the legs were feet were binded, I remember seeing these horrible shoes that they obviously binded the feet with. And then on that, the next bit was they binded the necks to stretch the necks. And then there was also a bit where they showed you how they binded the skull to make the skull longer. Must have been one of Colonel Ackroyd's personal collection. This is what they were more like. So at least you've got your head. You're going to turn it for us? Right. Seems strange not having the ticking of the clocks. Some of the industry around here, which obviously made it. Education. So, Firth Mill, Tony Holland, 2009, all on canvas. So that's the end of Firth Mill. And I used to go to school with someone called Firth. My mate Justin, Firth Carpets. So it goes that when obviously the industry took up of the wool industry, but unfortunately when nylon came in, they outbid them, and then they got rid of all the machinery, and then serpent. I thought that was a serpent.
I'm sorry I cannot talk today. Philip is in the nearby clinic. I need to be there this evening.
Two-headed serpent, but back and front.
Originally, she said, Philip is in the clinic nearby. Well, she had bronchitis, she said. Oh, this was it. She said, Philip, I have bronchitis and I'm very unwell. Philip's appointment is tomorrow with the professor. No, she said,
There used to be a little chapel around there, unfortunately, it looked like they're doing something to it. Which I think they should just leave it alone. Right, so hope you enjoyed that. He's obviously not coming back to us, is he? He's gone on his break. I'm not sure he did that to me before, because he's the chap that told me, well, I complained to him about the innards of the clock of Shibden, Anne's clock. Cragvale coiners, right, that's going to be able to blow up soon. There's a film coming out about the Crag Vale coiners, and I take you up there on worship sometimes. People who were hung, drawn and quartered up on Beacon Hill. I think one or two of them were that chap. What can you see here today, Tom? I must admit, this is my favourite. Good memories of sliding down that on my tummy in a race with my brother. And then you've got, do you know, I see all these. Do you know, my personal theory is, and I know everyone thinks I'm nuts, but I do believe Atlantis is that hillside in front of me. And I think most of these stuff came from man buildings. The red pillars, and there's some, not just these, there's many around. But they should look after the paint more. I'm not going to take you down into the War Museum. I'm against war, so even though, have a blessed day. Can I say goodbye?
Bye.